Hey guys, welcome back to the Community Cares Podcast. I'm Dave. I'm the Executive Director here at Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet.
And I'm Chaplain Chaz Blackburn, and I have the honor of being the president of Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet. And we have one of my friends back on. We're so excited to have you on, and I'll let you introduce yourself.
Thank you. I am Mara Langer, and I am the Director of Community Engagement for Jewish Nevada here in the Northern Nevada area.
Cool. Thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate it.
To be here.
Thank you. Yeah. So we got to get through some of these sponsorships. We're adding a new sponsor this week.
Yay!
Yeah, no, such a blessing. Thank you for you, the sponsor, for you, the listener, for the people that are involved with this. This really is a community effort, which is why we call it Community Cares. And it's about us, right? It's not just about Chaz and I talking to someone for half an hour. This is about a lot more than that.
Well, it's a little bit about you making fun of me.
That's true.
You know, we've been doing it so long. When we started, you had no grays in your beard.
I know, like you see that?
And now there's additional grays in your beard. It looks good, man.
Thanks,
Silver Fox. I like it.
Thanks.
I like it, bud. Yeah, definitely some big things that are coming. We're going to announce the new sponsor, which is Relentless Business Mastery. It is a Reno-based digital marketing agency specializing in services such as local SEO, web development, pay-per-click advertising, social media management, and business consulting. They focus on helping small businesses like Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet and entrepreneurs in the Reno Sparks area, enhancing their online presence to attract more customers. So they do a really good job. We've already seen some pretty good stuff coming from that for us.
Yeah.
So we work with them, great people, and they sponsor the podcast. So thank you. Jason is a great guy. We appreciate you guys sponsoring. You great business, great people. So thank you. Our next sponsor we were going to highlight is Shelley's Hardware. Shelley's Hardware is a local retailer that's been in the community for years and years and years. And Pat's been on the show if you want to find out more. They used to be the hardware store used to be a hangar for the airport that used to be around here.
I know. It's so amazing.
That is so cool.
I love their new shirt that has the airplane. I always say it, but it's really like classic. I need to go buy one.
Yeah, we need to buy one. We should wear them.
Wear it. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
But definitely go check out Shelley's Hardware in the Green Bay Shopping Center over here. You support Shelley's Hardware, you support Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet.
And it's good to just support local as well. They have
100%.
I always forget about them, but they're right there. It's very convenient.
But you don't forget about them now.
No.
Right?
I try not to.
Top of mind all the time.
Top of mind all the time.
Definitely, it's been a great partnership with them, and they are awesome people. Pat is the manager over there, and so thank you, Pat, for believing in our cause and supporting the Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet and also the Community Cares podcast.
Plus, side note, we have an event coming up that he's going to be leading, right? He's in a band that's going to be playing.
Yeah, he's in a really good band.
A man
very
of many
talented.
talents.
Yeah. Thank you, Pat, and we're excited for some music. We're going to have a good time. And then the last sponsor that we are going to highlight today is Spheron. As local experts in recruitment, Spheron understands the unique needs of the Northern Nevada job market. They connect qualified candidates with leading companies, ensuring the right fit every time. Whether you need administrative support, light industrial staff, or professional hires, Spheron takes the stress out of staffing. Call or text Spheron today to find out more. 775-829-8367. And thank you, Brian from Spheron.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who support us, and especially the sponsorships, though, because right now, with the economy and different things going on in the nonprofit world, it's really helping us inch closer to being able to open the micro closet at the CARES campus.
Oh, yeah.
And they're contributing to that by helping us with marketing and these different things. And so it takes a village. We always talk about that, but thank you. Please share these podcasts, because even if you can't donate financially or donate time to be able to be back there sorting clothes, just sharing the podcast and driving awareness is huge. So thank you guys.
Definitely. And we actually use Zephy, which is a fee-free platform. So when you donate online to us, it really goes to us. There's not as many percentages, though there's no percentages or anything that go to anyone else. It actually goes directly to the nonprofit. So
as long as you don't tip. It does have a tip thing, but you don't have to.
And I'd encourage you to tip Zephy anyway. They're a good platform.
It's a great platform.
I mean, you don't have to pay anything to donate to to us through them. So thank you guys so much, and thank you for all our sponsors. And honestly, we survive our foundation. I was talking about this with someone yesterday. Seriously, yesterday. We survive off of the $20 donations, the $50 donations, the $200 donations monthly. That's how we survive.
Yeah.
It's really those monthly donors. It's awesome. I'm so glad we get sponsorships. I'm so glad we get foundations and Molina Healthcare, these other people to support us. But we don't sell clothing, and we survive off of those small monthly donations.
I was just telling you, there was a family out there, and the dad, they were looking for clothes, and he asked, where's the prices? And she said, we're not a thrift store.
Right.
But it was really cool that they felt this was a nice environment with nice clothes. But we provide that in a boutique experience for our clients to provide dignity to those who can't go out and buy clothes, which is beautiful.
It really is a fun concept to be a part of, and we thank you guys, the listener, the supporter, all of you. I mean, our whole board gives something. Our whole board. We're 100% giving board. Volunteers, most of the volunteers give a little bit as well.
Yeah.
Like, that's the reality. Is this is a community-based small nonprofit that is helping hundreds of thousands of people. So, I mean, last year we gave away $1.2 million worth of clothing through our micro closet expansion project and everything else. We're giving away clothes everywhere, and we don't sell any of it, and we just give it for free to people in need.
I want to share also that I came in with 2 huge bags. Our son just moved out this morning for college.
Oh my goodness, empty nester.
Empty nesters. But he cleaned out his room and his drawers before he left, and so I had these 2 huge bags. And just seeing the people on your floor and the beauty and grace of being able to come through and go shopping. There was a woman that was at the counter, and one of your volunteers was explaining to her like how the shopping works, and she said, and then the ladies' clothes are over there, because she had 2 girls with her, and I'm sure she was school shopping for them, right? And so she said the ladies' clothes are over there, and she's like, I get to get clothes too. And she was just so excited to be able to. I think it was not only get clothes for her family, but also sharing the experience with her daughters, right? Like, how fun is that? Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Beautiful. Thank you.
So I just.
Are you looking for work?
But also, I just want to say how clean. Like, first of all, your volunteers are amazingly friendly, amazingly dedicated to what they're doing, but more so to the dignity of the people that come in here. Like, they treat everybody with the same level of respect that anybody would want to be given. And your floors are like, I mean, I walk through and I'm like, this is better than Macy's. I mean, I don't want to buy half my clothes at Macy's because they're just all over the place. Like, everything's organized and the floors are clean. And so, way to go. Your team is amazing, and way to lead it.
Oh, thank you so much. And it's for everybody. It really is all walks of life, and we serve the entire community. And just, people don't need to feel bad. If you need some support, just come on in, and you can shop once a month at no cost.
Oh yeah, and it truly is the volunteers that make this happen. Like, we have 1.5 staff. I mean, we really are trying to help as many people as we can with very small staff, and we're able to help hundreds of people a month, which equals thousands throughout the year, right? So,
and talking about, you are everywhere for your organization. You're Superwoman. But tell us a little bit about, your organization and what you guys do and what you're all about. You guys have really sprouted up during a difficult time, and I'm really grateful for that community feeling for the Jewish community here in Northern Nevada. So tell us about that.
Thank you. I'm going to turn and look at Dave because it's just easier
okay.
for my neck. I'm not giving you the shoulder.
Oh, the cold shoulder. No, I'm just kidding.
So Jewish Nevada we're actually going to celebrate 60 years next February.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so we've been in Nevada for 60 years, and we're currently serving the 77,000 Jews that live within the state. And we say that probably 7 to 10% live up here in Northern Nevada and in our rural counties, and the rest live down in the Clark County, Las Vegas area. We started this Northern Nevada office in 2021. So I've been running almost 5 years, which is crazy to think about. And we have been growing and growing each year. And again, I'm so proud of our community. It's humbling, right? The same. Like, it takes a village, and it's not just me doing it. It's our band of volunteers. It's our dedicated community members that come out. It's support from our local sponsors and from our community members. Yesterday, we just had a call-a-thon, our summer call-a-thon.
Oh, nice, yeah.
And we raised $30,000.
That's amazing.
Congrats.
Yeah, it was
amazing.
really humbling. And I like to say, while Southern Nevada, we're a statewide organization, and Southern Nevada definitely helps us and supports us. It's Northern Nevada community that allows us to thrive and do the programming that we and support that we need to do for those who are in the most need.
Wait, so you guys have been open in Northern Nevada the last 5 years, right?
5 years.
And so the last year and a half, though, you guys have really exploded. I mean, I've really seen a presence the last year and a half. What do you think you can attribute that to?
I hope it's just exposure and the same, like making contacts and building relationships and understanding what our community needs are and making sure that we are at those events and locations where we need to get the word out and sharing in our community. It's not just the community, it's our community.
Amen.
Right? And that's vital. And I mean, I was just having a conversation with somebody the other day about social services and the needs of our community, and a lot of people forget. They look at the Jewish community like, oh, they don't need it. But we have housing insecurities, we have food insecurities, we have clothing insecurities, we have mental health crises. I mean, especially in the last 2 years, there's been a lot going on with the rise of anti-Semitism and things happening in the world, and so we all need those resources.
Well, I really appreciate one thing I appreciate about your guys' organization is you really support other nonprofits, and you're a team player.
Thank you.
And that is the truth. I mean, you've come to our events and you've supported us and even given us tips as a nonprofit leader and in different avenues. So thank you for being a part of the community like that, and that just makes me want to support your organization more. And I really we have a mutual friend, Andrea, and she's Jewish as well. And just I noticed when she started getting involved, she felt a lot more connected and supported, and that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, yeah. And creating a space where people can come and
a safe space.
A safe space, and whether you're Jewish or not Jewish, it's a safe space to be able to just participate in things, and whether it's our film festival or our Milk and Honey event or a book club we have, it's just a safe space.
Yeah, no, that's super powerful. I love that. I would like to ask a little bit the history of Jewish Nevada as a nonprofit here. Why was it started? What kind of got the gears rolling here?
Like 70 years ago or 5 years ago?
At the beginning.
60, sorry, 60.
60 years, yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time.
It is.
So federations, it's called the federation system, and the overarching organization is called Jewish Federations of North America. It's had other titles over the last, 100 years or how, I'm not sure when that started.
Yeah.
But Jewish Federations of North America, you'll see a federation in most major metropolitan cities.
Okay.
And the federation system started because if not us, then who, right? Like if we're not going to take care of our own, then how can we ask others to take care of us, right? So for those that have, give, and those that don't have, volunteer or do other things, right? There's in the Bible, there's a parable about how you, even the most poor person, if you ask them to give and they can give you a morsel of bread, how much dignity are you giving that person?
Yeah.
Because they too can share, right?
Yes.
Or you leave a corner of your fields for the poor and orphaned, right? it's called the widowed and the orphan, right? And so that they can come reap from your fields and eat, and you're not embarrassing anybody. Like, they know that they can come and do that. So that's the federation system that we adhere to and follow. It's their own 501c3. They don't dictate what we do, but they offer us guidance and guidelines and marketing and those kind of things. So there's over 130 federations throughout Canada and the United States.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And so ours started 60 years ago in the Las Vegas area, and then 5 years ago we opened this office.
It's awesome. Well, and then so what inspires you to do what you do?
Wow.
With the behind the person, like this is getting into who you are.
Yeah, who are you? What inspires you? Because it's a lot.
It's such a loaded question.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna say God inspires me.
Beautiful.
I think that I have been a recipient of so much love and caring and support throughout my life. And you guys don't know this, but I've always known I was Jewish, but I just didn't know what that meant. I knew there's a saying, never again, right? That you know, the Holocaust will never happen again. And so that's instilled in our culture. It also brings some generational PTSD, but you know, that's a whole nother topic. But
remembering history is important.
Yes.
Otherwise it repeats itself.
Absolutely.
So there's both sides. You're 100% right. But it is a very horrific thing to have to be sharing with your families and your kids,
right,
to raise them up, but also to protect them, right?
Right. So thank you. So that's where I'm going, is that I didn't know what it meant to be Jewish. So how do I celebrate the holidays? How do I create a Jewish home when I'm ready to have a Jewish home? How do I explain the difference between cultural Judaism versus religious Judaism? And even today, I don't look at myself. I mean, to somebody else, I'm a religious Jew, but I look at myself as a spiritual person, right? Like, I encompass it all. And so, so exactly what you were just saying, like, all of that is so important to share and to create that in your home, and then to give the next generation the opportunity to make their decisions based on the life that you give them within your own four walls, and the values and the ethics and the giving. I mean, that's what our family values are based on, is what we give our time and our money. And I think it's the next generation also that inspires me, because seeing our children leave these Jewish lives off of and we have an 18 and a 21-year-old now, and to get to this milestone is, I'm telling you, it's just
congratulations. It's a
crazy.
Bittersweet thing, I'm sure.
It's crazy, but to see them living their best life because of how my husband and I have raised them is just so rewarding, and that comes back to God.
You know, and that I love that point. Where your treasure is, that's where your heart is, right? So, and you talked about a little bit before, how the person who is less fortunate may not have as much, but they give, and you're giving them the opportunity to give as well, right?
The dignity around,
that dignity piece, and so really, where your treasure is, what you're giving to, and what you're not giving to, is where your heart is, right? And whether it's, you can look at someone's heart. I mean, I'm not going to go look at Chaz's bank account, but you can look at someone's bank account.
There's not much to look at. It's okay.
You can look at someone's bank account and where they're spending their money and why. And that's where their heart is.
Yes. And that... and it's not the number that they're giving, it's the percentage, right? 100%. It's like the way that they're giving, and that it might not be how you and I think of a meaningful donation, but it's meaningful to them.
100%.
And that's where the beauty, that's where the heart is, when it's this meaningful donation, and that they've thought through it and have decided that that's where they're gonna share. And the other thing I want to say is that, we sit in social services, right? Like, that's our sweet spot, but a lot of people they take care of the animals, they take care of the earth, they take care of whatever, the arts and culture.
Sure.
And it's so important. And I'm speaking for myself, I guess. I'm not Jen, But to remember that when I'm talking to somebody and I'm making a conversation about like why it's important to give to one of our more social services organization, they say, oh, I give to the animals, to say that's great.
That's beautiful.
Right? That's absolutely
great.
beautiful. And not mean it. Do you know what I'm like?
Oh, and not mean it. Okay.
And not mean it. Like you have to truly mean it. Like in our business,
Got it.
we
I
have.
see what you're
You
saying.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
because
someone
have
says-
to be as full of heart as we're asking other people to be.
Yes.
So we
That
have
makes
to be
sense.
true in how we say thank
100%.
you and what you do give, and allow them to feel good about what they're doing, because that's where their heart is.
Yeah, because that's what they're giving to and why, and there's
everybody
nothing
has
wrong
to
with
support
that.
everything. Everything needs to be supported.
You know, it's funny. A lot of the big causes I'm a part of, almost every single one, there's a very generous Jewish individual.
Oh, interesting.
It's very true. There's that one Jewish person at least that is very generous, and so your culture is very giving, and it's not just giving financially; it's also time, right? There's different levels of
and
giving.
resources.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hear you, Chaz. But I think the only thing I'd push against on that is definitely we all have finances. We all have money, right? Whether it's we make $10 an hour, whether we make $30 an hour, whether we make $100 an hour, we all make something. And so I think the idea of just making sure we are generous with our money always.
but I've seen a lot of people give a lot of finances, but not give any of their time.
Sure. Oh yeah, it's both and.
Volunteer,
But
yeah.
but that first step though, I really do believe it's really tempting for us, especially in America, to make money our idol.
Oh, for sure.
To make
Right.
money, that's what I'm chasing for is money, right? And so and I think it's so tempting in our culture. It's so easy to be like, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's because of the dollar bill.
Sure.
Right. And so, yes, you're right. There definitely does need to be action as well.
I've
But
seen a lot of people though that are really selfish with their time, and it's all about them. They don't volunteer outside of their job. They don't give back at all. So I think it's both.
But we don't
Time
know
is
the,
money.
We don't know the circumstances behind it either. There's a lot of people who work really hard,
Yes.
and are working multiple jobs, and don't have the
Time.
bandwidth to give time now, but then they might give time later. Or
true.
there's a lot of organizations, especially in education, who say, well, if you can't volunteer, then pay. And there's a lot of people that just pay because they don't have the time. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
easy
true.
to say, wow, like all you're going to do is pay your way through, but it might be that they really don't have the time to do it.
It's about
Yep.
the heart.
It's the
condition
heart.
of the
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah.
yeah, giving is really a condition of the heart. And I really do believe a lot of our hearts, especially in American culture, is tied to money a lot of times. Our heart a lot of times can be. Now, it's important to actively start thinking about and coaching yourself and praying and trying to get to that point where money isn't our idol, because I feel like that's almost our temptation in America is to make that, because it does. There's a point where money does alleviate things for us, right? And
It doesn't always bring the happiness.
but
you
it doesn't
want.
always. It always
Right.
bring the
That's very
happiness.
And I
But-
think you have to look in your own corridor. Like right here, you have Habitat for Humanity store. You have you have a church down the street. You have the Cancer Clubhouse. I mean, look at all those organizations that give service and give so much to those who are in need in so many different ways, and they thrive off of donations that are even more than money, right? I'm not saying like you have to pay your
it's all of
bills.
it. It takes all
it's
of it.
all it's you have to pay your bills, but I just brought in 2 bags of clothes, right?
Sure.
And a lot of them were teenage boys. Like, look, how often do you get teenage boy clothes? I don't know, I might get a lot, but
Oh, but
No, it's neat.
men's actually.
you know what
it's
I
not-
mean? Like,
not
it's-
as common would actually.
right. And so I think, yeah, I again, it's the value of the giving, not the dollar but like
right.
the value
Right,
of
not
that
the
and
dollar
what's
amount.
meaningful of that person.
But what I do know is especially being here as long as I have, it is much easier, which is not a bad thing. That's easier. It's much easier for people to give clothes than it is to give $1. It's much easier, which I don't think is a bad thing. We need clothes. But I think it shows a condition in our community, in our culture, and even in myself. I mean, I'm being transparent, even in myself. It's easier for me to give old jeans that I haven't worn than it is to give $1 to Good Shepherd. It just is.
Do you really know?
What was that?
Do you really know? You said
No
I
way.
know what you just said.
Do
really
do I
know?
know? Do I? I don't know. Do
That's
I?
a good challenge for yourself every day. Like let's
true.
challenge ourselves.
All of
Right.
us,
Yeah.
That's-
Exactly. It's a challenge because it's harder. It's
Yeah.
harder because that dollar bill represents. I know for me, it represents my time. It represents something that I had to do to get that dollar bill
To earn it.
right. So there's something to be said about that, and I get that. We only have so much time to give in the first place. So that busy guy that might not be able to give time, well, his dollar bill represents his time as well. So
It's not one size shoes fits all, I think, is
No,
the point.
yeah.
And it's about the heart, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
That's
deep.
deep. That was really deep.
That's the idea of the new format. So that's good.
What
so,
do you guys think out there? I
Yeah.
want to see some
Yeah,
comments.
I'd
Yeah,
love to see some
comment.
So the next thing I definitely wanted to ask, future and vision for Jewish Nevada. What's kind of the future? Are you guys looking for something? Are you guys trying to get somewhere? What's next?
So I would say our future is to build more of the same and to create more opportunities for people to engage and therefore give, however they decide to give. One of the things I haven't mentioned, which I really need to, is that I do have a counterpart here. Her name's Hannah Altrowitz, and she runs our student program, student services, student programming, which is a Hillel program on campus. And also our young leaders division.
I don't think I've ever met her, or if I have,
We'll have to bring her
Yeah.
by next time.
absolutely.
So I'm really, really excited to have her as a partner up here. We have our own responsibilities that we need to do, but she's been an amazing and excellent partner, and she's doing some really great things on the campus with Hillel. And what's different about our federation than other federations is that we're what's called an integrated federation. And so on most college campuses, Hillel is a standalone organization and they get funding only from Hillel International. But with our organization, our Hillel directors here in Northern Nevada as well as Southern Nevada are federation employees. They're Jewish Nevada employees.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
The other thing I need to make a plug for, because I'm sitting here, sorry,
No, don't be
please.
sorry.
is that we also raise funds and manage a program called Hebrew Free Loan,
Okay.
which is an interest-free loan program that you can
amazing
apply for up to $7,500, $7,500, and you just have to prove a Jewish identity of some sort, that you live a Jewish life, and have a guarantor, and then you make your payments on it.
I
So,
actually
yeah.
shared that because you shared that with me a few months ago. And I actually shared that with an individual who was Jewish.
Oh, good.
And I don't know if they followed through with it or not, but it was a nice resource for them to be able to have for
That's
what
amazing.
they needed. So
That's
thank
great.
you.
I believe we've had 3 loans in the Northern Nevada area within 2025.
Okay.
So thank you for sharing.
Oh,
and
well, the word out. Get the word out.
yeah,
It's a great resource.
It's a resource. We raise money for it. And you can find out all that information on our website at jewishnevada.org.
I just wanted to add, I'm excited about your counterpart because, like you said, you're inspired by that next generation, and that's definitely the students
And the young leaders.
and the young leaders.
Yeah.
Right. That's amazing.
Yep.
So let me ask you then. So what events and other things are coming up right now?
Wait, don't you want to know more about me personally?
I will. Yes. Well, yeah, let's get into you personally first. Let's do that. Who
Who wants to get it out of the way?
She saw me going through my script. So, yeah, how are you doing personally?
So, wow.
Do you have a dog? Do you have...
We have 2 dogs. They're rescue dogs because,
Awesome.
you know,
Of
we can
course.
only do
Beautiful.
things in the best of minds to support those that are in need. So we have 2 rescue dogs. Amazingly, one is 15 years old and the other one's 14 years old.
Wow. Are they bigger
Yeah.
dogs?
No, they're small dogs,
dogs.
and they are so feisty and full of life.
They say they're like their owners, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, one of them's wicked smart, and the other one is not the brightest tool in the shed.
Oh.
Yeah, but they're both great dogs. Yeah. And the biggest thing today is that my husband took our son off to Indiana University Bloomington for his freshman year.
Well, congratulations, though. That's very
it's
exciting.
huge. It's a
Bittersweet,
huge
but
milestone.
it is. I mean, you invest, especially when you're a good parent and you're investing your whole life and pouring into your children. That's got to be like a monumental moment, right?
Yeah, it is. And I have to give a shout out to our son. His name is Ari, and our daughter Malia. We love you too. But our son Ari has really created this amazing group of friends.
Good.
I mean, these guys love each other. They look out for each other. They support each other. They were all crying last night. Like it's just so wonderful to see that in today's youth. And,
That's amazing.
And again, it gives me inspiration for the next generation.
I love that. I have a really good friend. His name's Dave, but he just makes fun of me.
And he'll never stop.
And he doesn't
He'll never
cry
stop.
with me.
Wow.
The beauty relationship that you guys have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful relationship. That's for sure. So, yeah. Anything else you want to add on you personally?
Yeah, I think that's okay.
All right. Sounds good.
It's like, next chapter.
So, the events coming up. You shared a few events that are coming up for Jewish Nevada. What are they?
So the next event we have coming up is our Milk and Honey program. It is on September 7th at McKinley Arts and Culture down off of Riverside Drive. I want to give a big shout out to the city of Reno for supporting us in this this program, as well as the Washoe County commissioners gave us a really nice directed funds to make it all happen, as well as all of our sponsors that are so many to names, but you all know who you are, so thank you very much.
Awesome.
And we're going to have a klezmer band. We're going to have a DJ spinning Israeli tunes. We're going to have
Nice.
a cooking demonstrations. Ryan Goldhammer with Noble Pie has done an excellent job bringing together different food vendors. We have over 60 arts and crafts nonprofits
amazing.
coming to share their stories and their products and everything. And yeah, it's going to be a great day. It's from 11 to 3,
Okay.
and you can find out more information at jewishnevada.org.
I want to add too, just real quick. I've always wanted to go, but something always, an emergency call always seems to come up. However, I've heard amazing things about it from many people, not just Andrea, but many people have told me about it. And I just want to say, for anyone out there who's nervous because it's a Jewish event, RPD really steps up, and it is a very safe atmosphere, and you guys are really create a safe environment, and I really appreciate that. So if you're thinking about going, just have peace that it's going to be a great time and show up. Just do it.
Thank you for bringing that up. Yes, we have a lot of security coverage there. This year we're having RPD again. They're going to have a booth. And then also I just found out that the FBI from Las Vegas is coming up.
Wow, that's cool.
They're going to have a booth also.
Awesome.
So yeah. And then on October 5th, Sunday, October 5th, at the Galaxy Theater in Victorian Square in Sparks, we are going to be showing a movie titled October 8. It is about the rise of anti-Semitism after the October 7th, 2023 attack on Israel. And it's going to be... It's the rise of anti-Semitism mostly on college campuses, and we're having a resident scholar come in and talk to us about the movie itself, like setting the stage and then being there for Q&A afterwards. That will also have on-site security so that everyone can feel
Okay,
safe
so
coming.
it's about kind of what transpired after those events.
Yes,
Okay.
about October
That makes
7th.
sense.
Yeah,
October 7th.
yeah.
That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you. I mean, it's not a fun conversation or movie to watch in the sense of it's based off a really tragic situation, but it's important, and it's important to have those conversations and to see those points of view to understand what not only just the general public but Jewish individuals may be going through that anxiety or concern for their safety, and we have to have those conversations no matter what side of the aisle you're on politically. It's important that we get together as a community, and we are all one community. We're
We are.
stronger united. So.
We are. And that's exactly why we're having it, for an opportunity for those who have questions, for those that want to learn more about it, to come out and have civil discourse.
That's awesome. where can people find out more about you and Jewish Nevada?
So the best place to do it, we do have Instagram and Facebook. It's Jewish NNV
We'll tag you.
Yeah,
We'll tag
thank you. I'm sorry, my brain. It's a little late on a Monday.
It's been a long
It's a little late on a Monday, but easier than that even is to go out to our website to jewishnevada.org, and then in the top area you'll see something that says Jewish. It says Northern Nevada. You click on that. There's areas that tell you about Milk and Honey. Another area that will tell you about it's under the film festival, and then the calendar of events too. And there's even a little dot of plug up there if you want to donate.
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely donate, especially if this if this spoke to you today. We really appreciate Marla. She's really cared about Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet and what we've done here, and we appreciate that. Coming to some of our events and other things as well.
Absolutely. You run an amazing organization. I just want to, sorry, I know you're...
No, you're good.
I just want to say something about what you said earlier about reoccurring monthly donations and how much that helps an organization. So as our annual campaign starts flowing in January, ours happens to flow in January, we know somewhat of what we're going to raise during that year and the funds that we can give away and the programs that we can do. But it's these reoccurring monthly donations that help us keep our budget in line, right? Like there can be a month where expenses spike and we've already spent dollars. But if we know that we're going to have $100,000 coming in through our monthly giving, then we know that we'll be okay for that period of time. It just gives a peace of mind to those that are managing budgets and trying to roll out programming or whatever the case may be. So I just want to support you in that encourage people that as you're giving, if you think about doing a reoccurring gift, that makes such a big difference in the way that we operate.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's very powerful. So yeah, definitely visit the website, go to the fundraisers, make some stuff happen, go to the movie, be where they're doing stuff. There's lots of great stuff happening, and I'm sure they're going to continue a lot of these things throughout the next year and the year after that and years to come, right?
Sure, of course.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It's always really a pleasure being with both of you.
All right, Chaz, any final thoughts?
So just two final thoughts. Or number one, I guess, if you're out there and maybe you're culturally Jewish and you grew up in Brooklyn, New York, but you're not spiritual or religiously Jewish, it's still a great organization to get involved. It's the Jewish community, and you don't have to feel pressured on the religious side. I've known a few people who are not religiously Jewish, but they were culturally, and they found a place to be able to plug in and feel a part of the family. So definitely reach out and check out this organization. And two, just want to thank you for being a part of, like our cliche saying here, be the change you want to see in the world, because you guys are putting that into action. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, definitely. And you can find out more about Good Shepherd's Clothes Closet at getclothes.org. That's where we have all our information. We have our upcoming fundraiser. Well, actually, this might come out after that, huh?
Yeah.
It might. Who knows? I don't know. It's hard to keep track sometimes. So many episodes that we're juggling.
And so many calendar events.
Hey, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us and being a part of this mission. We help over 800 people a month, no matter what. We're asking you to come alongside and help one. All right. Thank you guys. We appreciate you. See you guys next week.